What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about proper nutrition and supplementation. Track and field is probably one of the most demanding sports on your body, so it is absolutely essential to know how to utilize proper supplementation and nutrition strategies. So let's get right into it. We're going to be diving into the science of protein, creatine, and advanced supplementation. So to start off, let's talk about protein, which is the key to muscle repair and growth, and essential for any athlete. When you work out, particularly in high-impact sports like track and field, your muscles undergo immense amounts of stress, leading to tiny tears in the muscle fibers. This might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually the first step in building stronger muscles. And here's where protein comes in. Protein provides the amino acids your body needs to repair these tiny micro tears. This process of repair leads to muscle growth and strength over time. The general guideline for protein intake as an athlete is about 1 gram for about every 1 pound you weigh. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, you gotta intake at least 150 grams of protein per day. And this is just as an athlete. And you can get this from numerous foods such as chicken, beef, eggs, and numerous protein powders and supplements. Whey protein is particularly effective because it is rich in particular amino acids, such as leucine, which plays a key role in kickstarting protein synthesis, which is the creation of new protein, which is essentially the process of growing more muscle. High quality brands such as Optimum Nutrition and Dymatize specialize in high quality, fast digesting proteins. If you're vegan or lactose intolerant, plant-based proteins like pea or hemp proteins from brands like Orgain or Vega are great alternatives. They provide a complete amino acid profile and are easier on digestion for some people. Timing is also very important. Make sure you're consuming high amounts of protein about 30 minutes to an hour after a workout. This is called your metabolic window. It essentially allows your body to start the repair process immediately. Also, make sure you're spreading your protein intake across your entire day. Next up, let's talk about creatine. And creatine is not just for bodybuilders, it's for athletes as well. Creatine is crucial for any athlete looking to improve their high intensity performance, including track and field athletes. Creatine is naturally found in your muscles and plays a key role in producing energy during short, intensive bursts of activity. And let me just explain to you guys how it works. During high intensity exercise, your body relies on a molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, for energy. However, your muscles have a limited supply of ATP, which gets used up quickly. This is where creatine comes in. Creatine phosphate, which is stored in your muscles, donates to a phosphate group called ADP, adenosine diphosphate, to rapidly regenerate ATP. This process allows you to sustain higher intensity efforts for longer periods of time, which is crucial for sprints, jumps, and even throws. Supplementing with creatine, you increase the amount of creatine phosphate available in your muscles, which means you can produce more ATP during intense exercise. This leads to improved performance, greater strength, and faster recovery. For high school athletes, I recommend about 3 to 5 grams of creatine a day. And creatine can also help with your mental. It has been proven to increase mood. And if you guys want a reference to more studies on creatine, check out Andrew Huberman and Andy Galpin. Research shows that creatine is not only effective, but also the safest supplement probably on the market. It is one of the most studied supplements as well, with evidence supporting its benefits for athletes of all ages. But enough about creatine. Let's get into the advanced supplementation for high intensity athletes. In specific, we're going to be talking about 2 performance enhancing supplements which are completely legal from BRL Sports. And that is going to be EPO and VO2 Boost. These supplements are designed to enhance endurance and oxygen utilization, with a special focus on the beta-alanine and the VO2 Boost formula. EPO essentially works by naturally stimulating your body's production of erythropoietin, a hormone that increases red blood cell production. So think about it like this: the more red blood cells you have means the more oxygen can be delivered to your muscles, which is essential for sustaining high levels of performance during long periods of exercise. In track and field, this oxygen delivery can make an insane difference, especially for endurance events such as 800 all the way up to the 10K. It helps you maintain intensity and delay fatigue. And the VO2 Boost is another powerful supplement you can utilize. This one's going to be more tailored towards people who run the 400 and under. This supplement is designed to increase your VO2 threshold, which is essentially the maximum amount of oxygen your body can utilize during high intensity workouts. Higher VO2 max will essentially allow you to train harder for longer. Think about it like this: if you're doing 6-200s, you're going to be utilizing a lot of oxygen and it's going to take a lot out of you. But with the EPO and VO2 Boost, it allows you to maintain higher levels of oxygen, therefore allowing you to train at a higher capacity. It means you can also fit in more reps, which means you can improve at a quicker rate. One of the key ingredients in the VO2 Boost, which makes it so effective, is called beta-alanine. Don't worry, this is a very studied supplement. Beta-alanine is a crucial amino acid which helps with the buffering of acid in your muscles. During intense exercise, your body builds up what is called lactic acid, which is that burning sensation you feel after numerous reps. What VO2 Boost does is it delays the onset of that lactic acid, which allows you to push through harder workouts. Think about it like this: you normally start to feel that pain at the 300 mark during a 400. What VO2 Boost does is it delays that pain and that suffering for about 30 to 40 more meters, so you can run harder for longer, which can take seconds off of your PR. To break it down even more, beta-alanine helps delay this process by increasing the levels of carnosine in your muscles. Carnosine acts as a buffer, reducing the acid buildup and allowing you to sustain higher intensity efforts for a longer period of time, just like how we just talked about the 400. This is especially beneficial for sprinters and middle distance runners and athletes involved in events that require repeated bouts of high intensity energy. Including beta-alanine in your supplement regime, you can push through these critical moments a lot easier and have the advantage where other competitors begin to fade. Combined with the oxygen boosting effects of the EPO, combining these supplements can make for a very and highly effective training regime. And it's a very effective way to enhance endurance overall. As with any supplement, especially those designed to enhance performance, it's important to use them responsibly. So always consult with a healthcare provider or coach to ensure these supplements are appropriate for your specific needs and goals. Just some personal advice: when cycling VO2 and EPO, make sure you're taking them for 2 months on and taking about 2 to 3 weeks off before you start your next cycle. This is just a general rule when consuming even creatine and beta-alanine. Rest is one of the most essential things you can have in your body. Just try getting 9 hours of sleep for just 1 week consistently. It will feel like natural dope, and that's being super serious. So obviously understanding the science behind these supplements is essential for your growth as an athlete. Understanding the science behind protein, creatine, and advanced supplementation can give you a huge edge over your competition, especially in sports like track and field where knowledge about these things aren't too common. These tools can help you recover faster, build muscle more efficiently, and sustain higher levels of performance for longer. Remember, supplements are just one part of the equation. You have to consider always keeping a balanced diet, consistent training, and proper rest are just as essential for your success on the track. And don't worry, don't put too much stress on the nutrition. The general rule I try to go for is about 75 to 80% healthy, and you can pig out 20% of the time. You're doing a sport that burns a lot of calories and keeps you in very good shape, so don't stress too much. But yeah, if you guys found that video helpful, make sure you guys subscribe, comment, and like so we can get more information out there to athletes like you who need it. Because supplementation, protein, creatine, all that stuff is not the most common information you can find when it comes specifically for track and field. So yeah, it's been Kinetic, guys.